Welcome back to Crash Out Couch. Today we have Kelsie in the camera, in the frame,
In the flesh.
yes, she's here, not in spirit, not
I'm
out of
not
sight.
exact-
She's here.
Not out of sight, out of mind.
I'm just bored of talking to myself.
I tried
So.
to talk to you back there, but it's kind of hard.
Just cut me off. It's okay.
Okay.
Trust. Sometimes it needs to be done.
Right.
Today we're talking about things that we just don't understand in the world. Cause the world's a confusing place and we don't have all the knowledge of the world. I need to resituate.
I need to look at you.
I know. Okay. We were getting into this before we even started filming, which is why we were we need to start filming.
Yeah.
Dog years.
What do you mean dogs have a different year count than humans do?
They're
They
living the same amount of years as us.
yeah.
If it were dog society, I would understand if they're going off their own calendar.
But I don't see them with their calendar up in here.
Where's their calendar?
Pull it out.
You know how different societies and religions have different calendars?
Yeah.
If the dogs could speak and have their own calendar, I'd understand their birth years, their year difference. But they're living in our society. They're under our rules, our calendar. And I don't understand the purpose of dog years if we're basically just if we're saying their age off our years anyways.
Exactly.
That was scary. That wasn't correct.
Hey.
If we were, I forget what I was gonna say now.
It really threw me off. No, because what are dog years anyways? Isn't it every 7 years or something?
Every 7 years, yeah.
What do you mean 7 years? A year is a year. There's no 7
Exactly.
years in 1 year.
How does that work in context of other time then?
Exactly.
How long is an hour to them? Is it times 7? Is it 60 minutes times 7?
No, because
Or would it be
and I feel even the thought of their brains age quicker. No, their bodies are still they are still living in the same time frame as us.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's different. I can see how it's different because my dog Hank is 10 years old in our years, but he doesn't act I guess 10-year-olds to us are still young, but he's not a puppy. But he's 70 then. That's old.
An old man.
He's so old.
I feel we're now realizing what dog years are, and this is
I understand now. Wait.
Okay,
I think
next,
I understand.
We're gonna talk about money. What do you mean money actually has value? No, it doesn't. It's a piece of paper with a number on it.
It's literally a social construct. I learned this in my I learned that in my sociology class. Money is a social construct.
That's disgusting.
We completely made it up. We need to go back to trading it. We need to go back
Can we go back to bartering?
Can we please go back to bartering? Bring back bartering 2025. I'm gonna start bartering at the Chipotle line.
Literally,
for my bowl.
What would we barter? I'll give you an onion.
I'll give you my
I can give you ingredients.
My jelly cat. I'll give you my
You cherish that jelly cat. No, you won't.
my macaroon jelly cat in exchange for my Chipotle bowl. Honestly, the jelly cat was probably more money than the Chipotle bowl. But with how expensive Chipotle's getting,
No, because what do you
Can we
mean
talk about that?
guacamole? What do you mean guacamole is literally $3?
what?
That's a lie.
And for
No,
why?
it's actually $2, right?
But it's guacamole, and you're selling
You
food
give
that goes with guacamole.
especially because you're only getting a spoonful, and not even that. It's always hit or miss. It just depends on the mood that the worker's in.
And every time we go to Chipotle, our prices is different. If we go to the Vandalia Chipotle, our bowls are $11. But if we
I'm
go to the
going to
Huber
Huber,
one,
Maybe
14
it's $14.
$14 easily.
Because I'm planning on going after school, and I'm fully expecting to pay at least a $20 bowl.
Yeah.
And I get a really boring bowl because I'm apparently a really boring person.
Yeah.
And I get white rice, chicken, and then I only get lettuce, sour cream, and guac.
Yeah.
It's really green, and everyone makes fun of me for it, but I like it.
Okay,
so.
rabbit core.
My grandpa tells me I'm a rabbit because I eat lettuce. He's like, lettuce is rabbit food.
You eat only lettuce, by itself?
No. You know who does that? Elena Hins. She don't like dressing.
LeBon on his Snapchat story, I'm calling you out, LeBon. He posted just kale. Just a pile of kale.
Who eats kale? Laban.
You know what? You're healthier than me though, so I support you.
Yeah, like we appreciate
like-
you healthy queens out there.
Not me though.
I could never. I gotta get that ranch on that side. Extra ranch.
Ranch with kale? You dip.
I'm talking about a salad.
Okay.
I don't eat kale. I think the only time I've had like kale. Wait.
Kale.
Yeah, my neighbor's name is Kale. I think it's weird, but I support him. Anyway, he lives like behind me. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. What was I saying?
Kale.
I don't
salads.
You're right. I don't think I eat kale, and I'm gonna like.
You don't think you do?
Because okay, you know the Power Green smoothie at Panera.
Mm-hmm.
I should know this. I fear because I work there. But do they have kale in their like super green smoothie? Because I know it's like.
I fear I don't know how you think I would know better than you since you are employed there and I am not.
Well, I don't know if it's kale or no spinach.
Celery.
It has to be kale. Why would we put spinach?
Spinach? They do spinach.
It might be a. I don't know.
Can we talk about how we need more smoothie places in the
Tropical
world?
smoothie isn't cutting it for me
It's so
anymore.
far away. It's like 15 minutes down that way. I need it closer. I need more. I need a Smoothie King.
I need a Smoothie King. They have
What?
a Smoothie King, but I just don't know where.
Well, they have that like the place that opened up in like Troy and Tip City, like the juicery place.
Little do you know, Layla and I are actually opening our own chain of.
Yeah, we are the Smoothie
Smoothie.
King actually.
She's a king. I'm the Smoothie Queen.
She's- I'm the Smoothie King.
I'm the Smoothie Master.
My dad invented smoothies. I've been drinking smoothies for 6 years.
I've been drinking smoothies since I've been born. Okay.
We need more smoothies. We need more. We need the freshest needs to be a Chili's. Let's talk about it.
The chill.
The Chili's.
The chilies. this. What's it called?
The Chili's?
No.
The
The
freshest.
Frishes. I'm losing my train of thought. The Frishes needs to be a 7 brew. Because I know they're putting one in near Rural King. But it needs to be
They
closer.
need to.
My dad was like, I think we should build, because my dad was like looking about, he's obsessed with 7 brew. Like me and my family
I support him
invest
so
in
hard.
7 brew with like all of our money. He is so obsessed with 7 brew. He was like looking at like how much it would cost to like build it and like run it and like literally be an owner of a 7
I
brew.
support him.
And it's only $500,000. And he was like, what if I actually just built the 7 brew and put it in right where it is? We'd be making so much money and it's not like that expensive. And I was like,
that,
I
and
support you.
We can have 2 in one location because in New Carlisle they opened 2 speedways right across from each other.
Exactly. And then I could truly
doesn't
be like,
matter.
my dad literally invented 7 brew.
He's the 7 brew king.
Yeah.
Literally. Can we talk about how expensive like Starbucks? Why is it $7 for a whole coffee?
When you could go to Dunkin' for better coffee and get it for like $4.
I know.
Not even that, $3. Like I
Like-
went there the other day, and it was like
Why
$3.40
is-
something.
Why? Why?
Porque.
I don't understand inflation. Just
I don't understand money.
we make the value. We determined the value. Just print more. I fear.
Like truly,
like I know that causes inflation, but like
in my head,
why?
literally.
Just change the rules.
money has no meaning.
We control it.
It has no value. The higher up in the number, like a number is a number, and we're just trading
Yeah.
numbers. Like there's literally no value. There's no value to money.
Just mine more gold.
Yeah.
Because isn't that what it's based off of? Oh, I'm
I need to
getting
look
my
up-
head shaken.
We're getting laughed at behind the camera. I
feeling
hope everyone
very
knows.
attacked, feeling very unsupported.
This is
You
not
know
a safe
what?
space. No.
It's not a safe space, so apparently. It is a safe space. This is a safe space for female rage,
yes.
as we've discussed
Clearly.
before.
What are
What y'all know about Economy Man? Shout out to Miss Porto for
know
Economy
what?
Man.
you know what I don't understand? This is a good one. I don't get deja vu. Like I don't understand deja vu. Like I get deja vu, but okay, I have deja vu, but I don't understand how you get the deja vu. How can you tell the future? And then when
It's
it
not the
happens, you're like,
future,
well, I've
Yeah.
been here before. What do you mean?
Well, it's more like how can you sense the past?
Find the deeper meaning.
Because, I mean, you don't know deja vu's going to happen.
Literally.
You get deja vu and then you're like, wait, you're sensing the past.
Yeah.
Like this has happened before. This is the past. I get deja vu all the time. And it's like really scary. Like I thought there was something wrong for me for a long time
Yeah.
because I was getting deja vu so much, like probably every day. And I just don't get it. What happens in your brain to have deja vu happen?
I don't
It,
get that in dreams. Like, how do you envision things while you're sleeping? Like, how is your brain playing a movie for you while you're sleeping? Like, I don't understand dreams
that's what makes me
and
think
deja
Inside
vu.
Out is real.
I have O'Reilly in my head.
Literally, it has to be real. Like that makes so much sense. They really ate with
I
Inside
have
Out. I
O'Reilly in my
fear.
head. That made absolutely no sense.
You have O'Reilly's in your
I have
What is O'Reilly's? Is O'Reilly's the food place or is that the car place? Which
Oh,
one's
Charlie's is the food place. O'Reilly's,
Yeah,
right?
that's right.
Oh, right. Yeah.
They closed down the O'Charlie's, right? All of them? Or
I
there's
have a traumatic experience with O'Charlie's.
are there still O'Charlie's in the world?
Yeah, there's one on Miller Lane.
Oh.
I have the most traumatic experience with that
Should we go
O'Charlie's
to
ever.
O'Charlie's?
No. Last time I was at O'Charlie's was
Or Charlie?
O'Charlie's was sophomore year homecoming when I found out my grandma had passed. Yeah. Let's cut that out of the video.
Okay. We can cut that out. Miller Lane. I hate Miller Lane.
I love Miller
Let's
Lane
talk about how Olive Garden rejected both of us
and Elena. They
from
rejected
employment.
so many people. Like that was
Why
supposed
are
to be
you gonna say you're hiring if you're gonna reject everybody that you? Why
literally.
Why are you gonna give people interviews if you're just gonna reject them?
Yeah.
I fear. Not that I even wanted to work out. Actually, keep my mouth shut. That's a corporation. But
I love Miller Lane solely for the fact that Culver's is there and Kara Silver works at Skyline there.
Mhm.
That's it.
And I low-key love Sam's Club. Let's talk about how Sam's Club's
Better
better
than
than
Costco?
Costco. Yeah,
I agree.
It
That's gonna
is.
be an unpopular
It
opinion,
is.
but I prefer Sam's Club because I was born and raised on Sam's Club.
You were born in Sam's Club.
Yeah.
Literally.
I was born in Sam's Club.
Literally. She's the Sam's Club queen.
Literally.
But Sam's Club is just more like feels more like home than Costco.
I
Costco's
agree.
always freezing cold, and it's just so unwelcoming.
I can't say I've actually been in a Costco.
And you can't have an opinion, I fear. But I support your opinion.
From the eye, it
From
just
the-
looks worse than
From
Sam's
beyond,
Club.
I can tell.
Sam's Club just feels so like cozy.
Sam's Club always has better books, though. Like-
Costco gives the same vibe as if I were to walk into Buc-ee's. Like everyone and their mom is gonna be there, and
It's
I'm gonna get
literally like
stressed.
that, and everyone's like, "Oh, the food!" Like the big boom guy that eat like the chicken bake from Costco. Like it's a what? It's a grocery store food court, and it's your favorite food. You're
Yeah.
like longing for that. You're like, "Oh yes, I'm really craving some Costco pizza right now." Like I know Sam's Club has the food court too, but like
I don't
It's-
go around saying I crave Sam's Club.
it's not the point of Sam's Club. Like Costco,
the point is the experience.
yeah. Sam's Club stresses me out though because I can never find anything, and I know the point is that everything's in bulk, but everything truly is in bulk, and sometimes I don't want that much of something.
Exactly.
But Sam's Club also like I went there for Friendsgiving to get stuffing,
Yeah.
and I got so much stuffing that I didn't need because it was like 9 boxes within one box.
I feel like I'm falling off this couch. Sorry.
Scoot on in.
I am.
But Sam's Club's better than Costco, and the Sam's Club, I don't know, it's just better. But does Sam's Club have the little freezer area where you walk in and it's like the cold part where they keep all the produce?
Yeah. Sam's
Sam's Club has that?
Sam's Club
Yeah,
has that.
okay.
Because that.
Good.
Yeah.
Because Costco has that too, but I didn't know if it was just like I couldn't remember if they had it at the Sam's Club. But Sam's Club is just so special to me. I love it.
I'm looking at. Hold on, wait.
I'm waiting. But Olive Garden, I literally went in there for my interview, dressed all up, dressed all nice,
Dressed
you
all
know,
up.
Interview attire. It took me like 5 minutes to even get into the parking lot because they were doing construction, which was like a red flag in the first place. And then I walked in, sat at the table for like a long time before the manager came over to interview me. And then we were like bonding. We bonded. We talked about how like I have theater and stuff, and I do theater, and his like sister did theater, and blah blah blah. We bonded, and then rejected. Boom, rejected. So that was really just like probably a canon event to like experience rejection before I got my first job. But, alas, we're at the Bob Evans now. maybe it was fate, maybe it wasn't. I haven't decided yet. So I'll get back with you on that one.
The meaning of life.
I don't like where this is going.
I don't want to do that one.
You know, Girl Meets World was a great show, and I think
What happened? Why
they-
did you
I
just
just-
derail?
because they have
Good Luck Charlie was such a good show.
Girl Meets World was my favorite show ever. That was Disney, right? That was my favorite Disney show ever. I would watch it every night before I went to bed because they had that one episode where they talked about like the meaning of life or the secret life of pets. They talked about the meaning of life, and that's just really stuck with me. I don't know what they determined that the meaning of life was, but
Yeah.
I remember that episode like being very prominent in my brain for a long time. And Girl Meets World was just so ahead of its time, I think. And it was just so good.
That's like, well, I like Good Luck Charlie. That was my show.
I like Good Luck Charlie.
Just because, I don't know. I watched it every single day,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'd rewatch it.
I wanted her room
I
in the
wanted
her room was fire.
Also, can we talk about how Bridget Mendler literally like fell off the face of the earth?
She's like
She like
she
was
has like a
non-existent.
PhD, right?
Yeah,
She's like
she-
gonna be an astronaut. I
No,
think
she was like non-existent until all of a sudden she came out and she was like, "Oh, I have like,
like
a
4
PhD
PhDs
and
and
I
I'm
have
going
a
to-
kid and
I'm going to Mars, and
so smart." Where did you come from?
but her biggest success will always be her song.
Her song. Hit the gas quick. Bow, bow, bow.
Fire.
Yeah.
She'll never top that. Okay.
Is that like copyright?
Is that copyright?
Can I not sing it? Oh, okay.
Oh, I know. Okay. Well,
Wait, but I don't want to wrap up. I'm having a good time.
till next time. We're done now. Goodbye.
Can I come every other episode?
Yeah.